81-21 NFL Talk, Week 12. I get confused. Take over.
Week 12. Well, the remainder of Week 12 because we discussed.
Right. We discussed the games.
Thursday night games, which was Thanksgiving games.
/ Week 12.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So.
We only got 2 games to talk about.
Of course. NFC East.
Because wait a minute. Because after all, we are NFC East.
I'm not even dropping it down there this time because I always do it wrong.
Okay.
You got it.
We are NFC East.
Yeah.
We don't really care about these other teams.
Not really.
Let's get down to business. Let's make this short.
Okay.
Right? My team won.
Yeah. That's why you got on some Giants gear.
Wait a minute. What's this?
It's a jersey.
What's this? Is that a Giants jersey?
Is that a Giants jersey?
Oh, is that a Giants jersey? Let me put this back. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
my team won. Who did they play against?
Patriots.
They played against the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a few weeks ago, I made a phone call to Bill Belichick just in case you guys wasn't tuned in, and I asked him that question. What was the question, babe?
What was the question? I was too busy laughing.
I said, it's hard out here in these streets, ain't it?
You really didn't ask a question. You gave him a statement.
Okay.
Well, question statement.
Yeah. Statement. It's hard out here in these streets.
It's still hard out here in these streets.
Yeah. Without TB12.
You think it's time for him to go?
It's time to go. He can't flatten balls this time. No flat gate or whatever that was. He can't be stealing people plays on the sideline. Right? So,
So Belichick got to go.
While people be.
He taking pictures.
This is
he taking pictures on the slide like.
This is Belichick across the field. Look. What did he say? Did you? You know what?
While the camera's not on Belichick, his son. The camera's on Belichick, but his son taking pictures on the slide with the cell phone.
Right. Wait a minute. Does his son have that? What do you call that thing? What's that called? Like that hair that comes down.
I don't know what.
Back in the day, we used to call it a shag.
Oh, whatever.
Or a ducktail, or something. Anyway, the Giants. The Giants played New England.
Mm-hmm.
Slow game, 10-7.
10-7.
2 touchdowns scored. Giants scored 1 touchdown. New England scored another touchdown. The only reason we won was because of a field goal. But here's what's interesting about that game.
What's interesting?
Let's talk about DeVito, shall we?
DeVito.
191 yards and 1 touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
Russian touchdown, right?
I know he threw. He threw?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
But he threw for 1 touchdown. But I can't remember when Danny Jones had anything well over 200. Pitiful. This guy's third string. He's a third string.
Wow.
Third string.
Wow.
The Giants look bad. What are they, 4-7 now?
I don't even know.
4-7, I think. They might be 3 and something. Let me get that right.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think they're 4-7. I think New England.
They're 4-8.
4-8.
Mm-hmm.
So I think New England is what, 3 and something?
New
or
England.
Maybe 2. Something
England
like that.
Is. Hold on, we gonna get there in a minute.
It's hard out here in these streets. I'm telling you that right now.
What you said New England was?
2 and something?
Yeah, 2-9.
2-9. It's hard out here in these streets. I don't have any friends in the Boston area.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm yawning.
I just want to say to Boston, it's hard out here in these streets. It is so hard in these streets.
I think they get it, baby. It's hard in the streets.
It's hard out here in these streets.
It's hard in the streets.
At least we have a quarterback that's injured. Second string quarterback is injured.
Mm-hmm.
But Mac Jones on the island. He out there by himself. But anyway, that was New England and New York Giants.
The G-Men.
The G-Men won. Yeah, I like that. The G-Men won 10-7.
Yeah, 10-7.
We are now officially 5 games behind the Cowboys. And about 6 games behind Philadelphia as of Sunday when they play. It could be 7 games. That's all I gotta pretty much say. Everything happened like it was supposed to happen in that game. Now,
Okay.
who's next?
Them Eagles, them dirty birds.
The game of the week. Philadelphia and the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
What did you think about that game?
I thought it was a good game. I was a little worried for the Eagles because I thought the Bills had them there for a while, but as normal, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles pulled it out and won the game, and now they are 10-1
after having a lackluster first half.
Yeah, AJ Brown was quiet.
Very
quiet.
Hurts, I think he might have had 30, 34, 35 yards throwing in the first half.
Right.
But the second half,
Smith was on fire.
Smith did his thing.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't really stop Smith.
I thought they had him though. I really thought Buffalo had him at that end, and then they tied the game, and then it went into overtime, and then I was like, ooh, Buffalo got him in overtime. But
I mean, let's talk about each team.
Mm-hmm.
Every week I kind of put it out there that I think that Philadelphia might not be the most talented team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's use your team. Dallas, I might as well say it. Dallas put up 41 tonight.
Mm-hmm.
They put up 41. You might not get that from the Eagles in that fashion.
Right.
They are a physical, rough team, and over the course of a game, they just wear you down.
Yeah.
They just wear you down.
They grind.
They wear you down. Like, early in the game, Buffalo was kind of stopping Hurts from little bootlegs and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
But ironically, he ended the game with that. He got to the end zone.
Yeah.
They just wear you down.
Mm-hmm.
On the flip side, I know Buffalo has a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
This was actually a great game by Josh Allen.
It was. He rushed for 2 touchdowns?
Josh had, he rushed for 2 touchdowns and had 81 yards of rushing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he was on it. That's why I said. That's why I thought that the Bills was going to win. It was close, and I was like, man,
right.
Eagles about to be 9-2.
Right, and he threw for 339 yards.
Yeah,
and he had 80. He did his thing. It was a game. Why I say it's a game of the week. They did their thing. It was a shootout. Right?
Yeah.
The first person that made a mistake lost. So
they did their thing. What do you think about the upcoming game on Sunday?
All right, well, let's close this one out.
Okay, go ahead.
At this point,
mm-hmm.
Buffalo is not winning their division. I think Miami is in first place. Buffalo might be out there for a wild card.
Buffalo is 6-6.
6-6. Buffalo is a 500 team,
and Miami is 8-3.
There you go. So it's looking shaky for Buffalo,
mm-hmm.
and from what I understand, these games coming up are not easy. They're not easy. So we'll see.
Ooh.
It's brutal.
It's going to be tough because
who they got?
As far as they
got the NFC East roll.
Well, I'm not even talking about their upcoming teams. I'm talking about just the wild card position because the Colts are at 6-5, and you got the Steelers at 7-4. The Broncos at 6-5. Who would have thought that at the beginning of the season?
The Broncos at 6-5.
Right. So they are really going to have to win these next couple of games to stay in there. Yeah,
they're gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough for them. So Buffalo fans, my man Amp, I'm not condemning you, but it's gonna be tough.
You can't condemn them.
I don't want to.
You can't condemn them.
But I don't want to make no phone calls either. I'm not calling nobody.
No, we're not making no phone calls tonight.
But I will call Josh Allen. I will call him. Anyway, as far as Philadelphia goes, their schedule's not easy either.
Like I said,
they still got Dallas.
49ers.
Right?
Well, let's talk about this one game that's coming up. What you think about that one? How you think that's going to go?
First of all, I think it's disrespectful for the 49ers to be a favorite in that game. I use someone else's quote. 10-1 is 10-1. You got to respect that gangster.
Right.
When you the heavyweight champion and you jump into the ring, I don't care what this guy is challenging you and who he's knocked out. You have to respect the champion.
Okay.
Because he's done what he's done to be there. They have San Francisco, I think, by 4.
Okay. All I have to say is I asked a question way back, I think in week 5 or week 6, when both of the teams were undefeated. San Francisco and Philadelphia.
Right.
When they meet each other in December, who's going to come out on top?
Okay.
And will they still be undefeated at that time? So we now know that they're not undefeated, because I think San Francisco is 8-3 also, right? So they're 8-3.
8-3, right.
And Philly is 10-1. So my money is on Philly.
Philly. Is your money on Philly because San Francisco beat y'all already?
No. My money is on Philly because I think Philly's going to pull it out.
Okay. McCaffrey? Ayuk?
Yeah, but
Debo?
Yeah, but
Kittles,
I think Philly's still going to pull it out. Like you said.
Purdy?
Like you said, Philly grinds. They gritty.
They do. They grind.
We gonna see though.
But the thing with San Francisco is, and I'm going for Philly, by the way. But the thing about San Francisco is that game that Philadelphia just played with Buffalo. You cannot do that with San Francisco. You can't let them come out and get smoking hot.
True.
Because I don't know who the Bills running back is. I know they have Diggs. I'm sort of getting disappointed with Diggs, by the way, also. But he talks a lot. And he was primarily a non-factor at the end of that game.
I don't think so.
For the talking he does?
Anyway.
Yeah. But anyway, you can't let San Francisco get up big. You can't do it.
Right.
Because you're not coming back. Because the flip side is with Buffalo has a injured defense. I mean, what's his name? Vaughn Miller? Vaughn
was in the game.
He's not the same.
Well, Vaughn might not be playing because he got a arrest warrant out.
Vaughn Miller from Denver?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he's from Buffalo now.
Well,
for domestic violence against his wife or girlfriend or something.
They got a few injuries going on defense. San Francisco defense is just a tad bit different. And
yeah.
They're a little physical when they play. It's gonna be a great game, Philadelphia and San Francisco.
Yeah, I'm being in front of TV.
For it's the evening game, right? I think so.
Yeah, 4:40. Well, it's not the evening game. It's the game of the week.
It's the game of the week.
If I'm not mistaken.
I can't think of another game I'm looking forward to next week. I think the Giants have a bye.
Yes.
I think the AFC East starts their campaign through, the NFC East. I think Washington plays Miami. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Washington plays Miami. But, hey, any given Sunday, don't be surprised if they upset them.
Who's upset? Because I'm going for Washington.
Well, I mean,
you're saying don't be surprised.
Yeah,
if
because
upset.
Of course, Miami is the favorite.
Of course.
So don't be surprised if Washington upset Miami. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
And we already had our game tonight.
Y'all already had your game tonight. We talk about it on the next podcast. But we will say this: it was a barn burner.
A what?
Barn burner. Barn burner.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah. I know you ain't talking. You sitting in the chair.
I know. I was tense. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Football
America
has me tense.
Can we say America?
America.
She should be exhausted. She's sitting in the chair. She's blocking for Pollard. She's running downfield trying to catch passes from Dak. She's on the side talking to McCaffrey. What's his name?
McCarthy.
Like, hey. Okay, do this. You McCarthy reading your plays. I could have swore I saw you jump out of nowhere and go, whoa.
I'm trying to tell you, man, football be having
you over there
tense.
stressing. Then came down here like, whoo. Lord.
I had to get that tension off of me.
But
I was sitting up there, toes pointed, everything. I don't even know.
But we'll get into that game on the next
week
one.
13.
But, yeah, but your team did good.
Yeah,
did good and everything.
Yeah.
So hey, we keeping this one short, right?
Yep. Mainly because we tired.
I'm very tired.
So
NFL
talk. Week.
NFL
12.
football talk. Week 12.
That's 81-21 NFL talk.
I always get this thing wrong.
Week 12. See, we tired, America. It's time for us to go to bed.
Yeah. So, and we'll be back soon with the regular podcast where we're gonna turn the chairs this way and talk to each other about whatever. What's on the news? Might even talk about you. You never know.